Hello student, welcome back to AriserTalent. I'm your maths teacher Arpita Sharma. Student, today's topic is what? Is about the summation and product of roots of quadratic equation. Now we all know that the root of quadratic equation are what? Alpha and beta. So starting with the writing the chapter's name, which is what student? Quadratic equation, right? So this is our chapter. In the previous lecture, I have talked about this, what the quadratic equation is. Okay, so you all know now. First, we will know about the summation and the product of the roots of quadratic equation, and then we will know how to make the equation out of it. Okay, so first talking about the roots. Okay, so let the roots be. We all know what will take the roots as alpha and beta. Now, this is beta. Okay. Now, the formula I have taught you, right, about this value of x. Okay, and the value of x is particularly what? Alpha, value of alpha and value of beta. Okay. So, now this value of x will be what? I have told you this formula, minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac whole upon 2a. This was the very formula. Okay. Now, if I am talking about this alpha and beta are the roots, that means the value of alpha will be the one of them and the beta will be the second, the remaining one. Okay. That means if I will take the alpha plus beta, that will become what? Alpha, the value, the first value, that means with the positive sign. So, okay, just do this. Now, what I have to do? Sum it up with the second value, that means the value of beta. What will I do? I will just take this value, this which will change this value as sign as minus. Okay. So, here it will become okay. Now, when I will sum it up, I will take this LCM as 2a. Can I directly write it as this minus and this minus? That means minus 2b. Now, look here, root b square minus 4ac minus root b square minus 4ac. That means what? That will cancel out. Okay. So, the remaining value will be only this. So, this 2 will be cancelled out and the value of alpha plus beta will become what? Simply minus b by a. Okay. So, this is what? The summation of root or sum of the roots of quadratic equation, right? Note it. What we did? Simply we just took out the value of alpha and the beta from the Sridharacharya formula and then added them, and then then we will get the summation of the roots of quadratic equation, that is minus b by a. Now, I am rubbing this all so that we can talk about the product. Okay. And meanwhile, we are going to discuss this value alpha plus beta in that form also, right. So, this corner will work. Okay. Alpha plus beta, can I write this way? Minus b by a. Now, recall the basic or the standard equation, quadratic equation, what I taught you, that ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the standard quadratic equation. This is the standard quadratic equation. Okay. So, minus b. Now, b is what? Coefficient of x, right? b is what? Coefficient of x, and the a is what? Coefficient of x square. That means summation of the coefficient, the summation of root of the quadratic equation will be what? Minus of coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, and that will be your formula. This is one thing. So, we have talked about now the summation. What is remaining? The product. Now, if I talk about the product of roots, what will that be? Simply alpha multiplied by beta. Now, put the value of alpha and beta, it's simple as that. Minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and that will be multiplied by minus b minus this time root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now, this is the format. This is the format a plus b and a minus b. So, I can just use the formula a plus b, a minus b equals to what, student? A square minus b square. Okay. So, if I will do the a square minus b square, a is what? Minus b. So, minus b whole square minus b square root b square minus 4ac whole square upon 2a multiplied by 2a is what? 4a square, right? Now, that will become b square. Now, that will eliminate the root here, squaring that term. Okay, so that will be minus of b square, that minus of b square and the plus of 4ac upon 4a square, right? So, that will be cut and this will be remaining with 4ac upon 4a square, then that will be c by a, right? C by a, that is alpha multiplied by beta, that is product of roots of quadratic equation will be equals to what? C by a. Here C by a. Now, what is C? C is the constant term, and what is A? A is again the coefficient of x square. Okay, as you can see in the standard format of quadratic equation. Okay, so can I write this here that alpha multiplied by beta will be equals to what? C by a, and that is equals to what? That is nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square, isn't it? Note this, right? Note this, and we will then talk about how will we form equation out of it, quadratic equation out of it. Noted, students? Okay. Now, to construct quadratic equation when or whose roots are given. Roots are given, that means, student, what is given? The alpha and the beta, the value of alpha and beta is given to you guys, and the examiner has been asked about the quadratic equation, whose roots are there, whose roots are these. Okay, so the alpha and beta is now given. Now, what you have to do, you have to follow these very simple 3 steps. Okay, so step number 1, step 2, and step 3. And what are these 3 simple steps? The first one, find the value of sum of roots, that is alpha plus beta. Okay. Then find the value of product of roots, that is alpha multiplied by beta. Okay. Now put the values in the equation. Which equation? Here, x square minus x plus c equals to 0. Now x square, okay, here plus alpha plus beta plus alpha multiplied by beta. What you have done? X square minus summation of roots multiplied by x plus alpha beta multiplied by the constant equals to 0, and the constant is nothing here, so we will just write alpha multiplied by beta, that will be value will be the constant. Okay. So in this equation we have to put the values. Okay. So note these 3 steps and then we will go with the questions. Okay. So now we will do some questions based on this. Now I will change this topic into a question. Okay, and we will be writing this equation which we will be using here in this part. Okay, we are writing all the things will be using in this part. Okay. Right. So the question is, construct the quadratic equation whose roots are given below. Let's suppose the first one, the first root is what? 3 and minus 3. These are the roots given. That means what? That means what, student? The value of given value of alpha equals to 3 and the beta equals to minus 3. What? The value of alpha is 3 and beta is minus 3. You can take the value as alpha equals to minus 3 also and beta equals to 3 also. It depends on you. Okay. So we have given with this alpha and beta's value here. Now we have asked about the equations. So what you have to do? First find the value of alpha plus beta. Okay. Now alpha plus beta equals to 3 plus minus 3. What will it be? 0 simply. Okay. And the step 2, the product of the roots will be simply 3 multiplied by minus 3. Okay. And that will be minus 9. Now put these values in equation x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha multiplied by beta equals to 0. Now that equation will be changed into x square minus alpha plus beta, which is 0, multiplied by x plus alpha multiplied by beta, which is minus 9, equals to 0. This equation will be ultimately reduced to x square minus 9 equals to 0, right? And now you can check also, okay, how? If you get this equation, x square will be equals to 9, and if the value of x square is 9, the roots will be what? X equals to x equals to plus or minus 3, right, because then only the value of x square will be equals to 9. Okay. So, that will be the equation, required equation of the given roots. This is the first example of our root type questions. Okay. The next one, noted? Noted? Okay. Oh, we have talked about 3. So, now 3 plus root 3. Okay. So, second one, 3 plus root 3 and 3 minus root 3 are what? Given roots. Now, if these are the given roots, now you know what? We are having the value of alpha equals to, yes, 3 plus root 3 and the beta 3 minus root 3, isn't it? Okay. Now, tell me what to do. Alpha, not plus, not multiplied, but the sum of it. Okay. So, alpha plus beta. Now, alpha plus beta. Root 3 and root 3 will cut out. So, 3 plus 3, that will be 6. Okay. And multiply by beta, that will be what? This multiply by this, 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. If you multiply these two, you will be getting a plus b and a minus b format, whose value is what? A square plus b square. Now, a is what? 3. So, 3 square is 9. So, 9 minus root 3 square. Root 3 square is 3. So, again 6. So, value of alpha plus beta is 6, value of alpha multiplied by beta is also what? 6. So, here we will be getting the equation x square by putting the value. I am doing this I am doing this without writing the format. You have to do it step by step, likewise we have done in the previous one. Okay. X square minus alpha plus beta, which is 6x, plus alpha multiplied by beta, which is 6, equals to 0. So, that will be our equation. Now, we can check it by putting x equals to 3 plus root 3 here, 3 plus root 3 whole square minus 6, 3 plus root 3 plus 6, and that will be equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is 6 root 3, then minus 18, then plus 6 root 3, sorry, minus 6 root 3, then plus of 6, it will be 0, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, 12 plus 6 is what? 18, 18 minus 18 is 0 again. So, these terms cancelled out, okay, again 6 root 3 minus 6 root 3. So, the value is 0. So, yes, this is the one of the root of this equation. That means we find out the exact equation. Okay. So, this is just a check. You can check it on the first one also. Now, with the second one, note this first. Noted. Okay. Now, is another example. The third of that type is 2 plus root 5 by 2. The value of alpha is, and beta is 2 minus root 5 by 2. Generally, these kind of values can be given to you, because every time you will be getting the roots, you will be using this equation minus b plus minus b under root of b square minus 4ac. So, the value minus b will be the same and the under root value will be the same, only the difference will be here minus and plus. So, there will be difference of sign only. Okay. So, alpha's value is this, beta's value is this. Now, alpha plus beta will be equals to 2 plus root 5, 2 minus root 5, root 5 cancel, 2 is 4, okay. So, that will be 4 by 2 equals to 2, okay. So, the value of alpha plus beta will be what? Simply 4 by 2, which is 2. Now alpha multiplied by beta is equals to what? Alpha a plus b and a minus b. So these two terms will be multiplied and this is a plus b, a minus b format. So we will get a square minus b square. Now a is what? 2. So 2 square minus b square. Root 5 square is what? Simply 5 upon 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So that will be 4 minus 5 by 4, that will be 1 by 4 of minus. Okay, now I will be getting this equation as x square minus alpha plus beta x minus alpha multiplied by beta equals to 0. That means the equation will be minus alpha plus beta, value of alpha plus beta is 2x. So 2x minus of 1 by 4 equals to 0. This implies that the value will become here, we can take this LCM as 4. So 4 multiplied by 1, this is 4x square here, minus 4 2s are 8, 8x, and here plus minus minus plus 1, okay, and that will be equals to 0. Now this will be transposed to here, so there is no need to write the 4 here, okay. So that will be the equation, okay, note it. Noted, okay. Right students, so in this particular chapter we talked about the roots of quadratic equation, their summation and the product, and how will we use these sum and product of roots to form a quadratic equation out of it, okay. So understand this concept fully, watch it again if you are not able to understand. I hope you guys understood it well and solve some questions from AriserTalent.com and take care of yourself. Bye bye.